The First Order army has landed on Crait, ready to pulverize the end of the Resistance. Kylo Ren leads his soldiers in an all-out invasion. He's ready to kill every last resistor. But the Resistance has trenches, tanks, and turrets ready to fire at the oncoming invasion. This will be incredible. What's up, gamers? It's your boy Daily here, and today we have the First Order mod for Star Wars Galaxy at War. We've got the First Order invading here. We don't have their actual tanks. We're using AT-ATs and AT-STs, but we do have the troopers as well as, of course, our boy Kylo Ren. Now, I didn't remember exactly how this battle went. I don't think they had turrets or tanks, but I can't remember. Either way, it just makes it a lot more fair and balanced in this mod to have them, and I think it'll make it a bit more of a spectacle. So we're going with that. Last Jedi has never really been my favorite Star Wars film, so I haven't rewatched it that much. I don't know the battle that well, but hopefully this is, you know, a fairly fun representation of it. Either way, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's press start right now. So the way this is set up is we have AT-STs in the front as well as the infantry coming forward first. Then, once they engage in combat, the AT-ATs and remaining AT-STs will unload their additional troopers and start coming forward as well, almost as reinforcements. But here we have it, the battle is commencing here, and that's some of that tank rocket fire going out. This thing could be absolutely obliterated if direct hit. Oh, it does not quite get direct hit. Yeah, the splash fire did not kill him, but the additional trooper inside that thing got out and died almost immediately. Luckily, the infantry wasn't quite close enough for those rockets to hit. The rebels certainly did just sort of whiff those rockets into oblivion when they could have saved them and done some serious damage to enemy infantry, but they did not. Oh, here comes more rockets over this way. Still not really any infantry around here. Oh, that was a direct hit right there. Is that enough to kill an AT-ST? One of them's toppling over. That will end up being a kill, but this one continues moving forward and starts taking pot shots into some of these rebel tanks right here. Maybe gonna get a kill on one of them. I'm not entirely sure. We will find out though later on if this ends up being fruitful at all. And no, that goes down. Big explosion striking this thing too, but it is still kicking and still alive. Good for it, man. Infantry has not really partooketh in the battle just yet. Now, one thing I do remember from this is that they like sent out speeders or something like that to take on the AT-ATs, but I didn't really have those speeders in the game, and yeah. The reason why we don't have most of these things in the game, like you'd think the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, which is supposed to be all of Star Wars, would have pretty much all of Star Wars in it, but the head mod creator, Juju, back in the day said he absolutely hated the sequels, didn't consider them Star Wars, and would not be adding them to the game at all. You know, the sequels aren't my favorite, but I certainly think it's fun to be able to do battles in them, so I'm glad that people made sub-mods for this, but since it's not the official mod, a lot of them tend to crash, and there aren't really all the vehicles in it and stuff like that, or all the hero units. I would totally have old Luke Skywalker in here as the Force Ghost, but sadly we do not have, so we are stuck with the Kylo Ren Edgelord. He's just a teenage doomer. And he is getting shot up pretty good right here, but deflecting a lot of those blaster bolts. He just needs his infantry to come on in, and they are trying their best right here. Let's go ahead and bump it up a speed, see if my computer can handle that, and it seems to be doing okay. So why don't we get this full-scale invasion going, baby? Whoa! We got some fire over here, which is burning a number of the First Order troopers to death over this way. That is certainly not good. More tanks exploding into the air. That's also very not bueno. And still, the infantry is not really partaking in the battle yet. This is primarily just a tank battle at the moment. And you got to remember, the AT-ATs still coming in. They're still not in yet. Oh, there are those grenade launchers from the AT-STs. Those things can be devastating. The left side, though, starting to open up with the infantry. There we go. The trench warfare is upon us, and we'll see if these infantry troopers manage to do it or not. Previously, I did have the exact same number of infantry troopers, but I didn't have any AT-STs on the battlefield, and the First Order got absolutely demolished almost immediately. So I added those like 10 different AT-STs as a little bit of a buff to the First Order to try and help them out a little bit. We'll see if it does, or if the First Order will go down pitifully yet again. Okay, big grenade coming in there from that trooper. That was pretty brilliant. Disrupts a lot of the Rebel Alliance troopers right there. Yoinks! They do be trying their best, but yeah, there's a lot of enemy troops upon them. They've gotten some good kills, but yeah, it's a bit of a tough situation. Oh, big artillery strike right there from the tank. Well, it could have been bigger, but hey, it was helpful for sure. AT-AT finally firing out at this guy. It seems like it's hit the trenches actually a good bit, taking out a lot of the resistance soldiers inside the trenches. But not the tanks yet. These resistance tanks, man, are beefy boys. And the turrets are still firing out as well, which has got to be helpful. Oh, there's some of those grenade spams. But most of them actually went over the top and missed. So not the most effective right there. Come on, folks. Take down these AT-STs. Oh, this tank finally got popped right there. And the troopers inside come on out with their DLH-44s. And they are exploding as well. Nice shot from one of the turrets, saving this trench from a whole lot of firepower that's going to be coming its way. Oh, this thing had its shield destroyed. It might be going down fairly soon as these AT-STs continue to crush it with fire. Did it just explode for good? No, it is still somehow hanging on, but I don't think for very long, man. These turrets need to help out, or the rebels are going to lose one of their best tanks right here. And that would certainly be sad. It's trying to fire back. It is firing back a decent bit, but the AT-STs are holding their ground. This is kind of a derpy tank fight right here. Not a lot coming to this. I can't tell how much damage those grenades are even doing. They're probably pretty weak against a tank, to be honest. So at least the tank's got a little bit of time. This turret right here could be way more effective than it is. Oh, I think it finally blew up. That's the end. That's all she wrote for that one. Oh, this turret over here, still alive. Can it rotate? Yeah. Why no fire? There you go. A little bit of shots in there. Seems fixated this way for some reason. I'm not totally sure why. Still lots of infantry over here. Lots of infantry on the right side. And straight in the back lines. The left front has been completely wiped out, though, by the First Order. These guys managed to come in and fairly swiftly take out the turrets and infantry over here. And now they're going for the backline infantry, which is still firing pretty good on this here salt planet. They're trying, that's that Crait salt. It's like Himalayan salt, but red instead of pink. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and bump it up a speed here. All right, come on, boys. Come on, get some good rifle fire out there. Wipe out some of these First Order stormtroopers. Ooh, big shot against that turret right there. That might have killed it, to be honest. I'm not sure if the... Oh, that turret is certainly dead now. Again, I'm not sure if these turrets are honestly doing all that much to help. Oh, there's still a tank over here. That's actually pretty helpful. But those AT-ATs coming forward, that's got to be pretty threatening. The First Order better not step in like these crates and stuff like that. Crait, get it? It's the name of the play. Oh! Because this could result in these things flipping over and dying. It's like teetering on the edge right now. That could be very dangerous right there in the future, but nothing happening as of yet. These AT-STs, after killing that tank, are completely quiet. First Order troopers over here, oh sorry, Resistance troopers over here are firing away still. Is Kylo dead? Kylo is in fact dead, but they're still shooting at him. Like, he's not... Yeah, he is not alive. I'm going to delete him then, because I think it's glitching the rest of the Resistance troopers firing at him, so we might as well get rid of him. It is a wasteland out here of some of these First Order troopers. They're trying very hard, but they are getting clobbered by that small arms fire right now. That's honestly what it mainly is the small arms fire, hitting these guys, taking them down, and really wreaking havoc on their army. Why are you still firing? This thing is so dead. This thing is so unbelievably dead. You know what? Because I got rid of Kylo Ren for the First Order, we'll get rid of the tank for the Resistance, and that'll hopefully undistract a lot of these vehicles and stuff like that. These ATSTs going up against the other vehicle over here, though. I didn't know this thing was still alive. It's got 59 kills. That's pretty impressive. But it could very easily be going down here to this AT-AT. I don't know, man. I have a feeling some of these AT-ATs are going to end up tripping on these trenches and going down that way. Oh, that one in the middle is petering a little bit. Oh, it could, ooh, that infantry just got hit very, very hard. The problem is this crew is probably reloading its rockets, but it just keeps on getting stunned over and over again by these AT-ATs. And so every time the crew gets stunned, they stop the reload. And so it's probably in just this awful state of not really being able to reload the rockets. But no! It does fire out. It just sort of sprays fire everywhere, hitting some of these ATSTs, hitting AT-ATs, hitting infantry in the back. Alright, very interesting. It's also still firing its main guns forward at this ATST for some reason, despite it being completely dead. We got a squad of infantry, maybe 2 squads worth of infantry, moving towards the left flank over this way. Maybe gonna go for the back trench. And then how's this side doing? These guys are still kicking, still fighting, and still eliminating quite a bit of First Order booty over here. Look at this. This is honestly just like such a massive battlefield. It's pretty chaotic, honestly, but pretty fun. I don't know. This is a very good trench battle. Just overall, just a sprawling trench-style battle. But I'm sorry, the Battle of Hoth still clears Crait 10 times over. It's so clear that they were trying to go for like a mimic of the Battle of Hoth, but the Battle of Crait, man, is so good. The Battle of Hoth is so... Or sorry, the Battle of Hoth is so good. The Battle of Crait is so underwhelming to me, to be honest. Like, it wasn't even a real battle from what I remember. It needed to be a real battle to be anywhere near Empire Strikes Back. But then again, Empire Strikes Back is one of my all-time favorite movies. Not even just Star Wars movies, just movies. It is a quality piece of cinema. So it's kind of hard to beat, you know? The Last Jedi could never. Could never! Alright, these guys are definitely struggling a little bit. The AT-ATs are starting to have their shields taken down, as you can hear by the sirens going off. So that's certainly helpful. More strikes going up against these guys over here. But the infantry is dwindling. If we look at the map at the top left, blue are First Order troopers left alive, red are Resistance troopers left alive. Resistance numbers are doing solid. First Order numbers are dwindling, but vice versa in terms of large-scale vehicles. Why don't we go ahead and do a time-lapse of this trench here surviving, because I think that would be kind of fun to watch in fast motion. Alright boys, let that run for 2 minutes there, and the Resistance still holding strong. It's just an all-out firefight right now, but the AT-ATs are posing up against them. We still have turrets and we still have tanks for the Resistance, though, that can easily take these out. Ooh! Big strike from the AT-AT, and the response from turret missing completely. Oh, Resistance tanks have not been doing super good. This one finally died, this turret died, now it's just some infantry getting killed. Yoicks! Yoicks! Without these tanks, the First Order would be garbage. They would not be doing anything because they have lost almost all of their units. It's real rough. And now we've basically got AT-ATs over here versus some Resistance tanks and a whole lot of infantry. The infantry would be doing amazing right now if it weren't for the First Order tanks. And honestly, that's probably the actual, you know, result of a ground invasion of Crait, is that the First Order had so many tanks. The Resistance had little to nothing in terms of heavy weaponry, and so the First Order tanks would just sort of cruise on through, easy peasy style. But I'm hoping for a couple of these AT-ATs to maybe go down here. So why don't we time-lapse this, because it is taking quite a while. Well, another AT-AT goes down. Well, the first AT-AT goes down. The others are starting to figure out, oh, hey, there's resistance over this way. The infantry is still holding back First Order troopers over here, so there is still skirmishing infantry-wise going on. These guys are still of use, which is nice. And then the duo of this turret and this tank are managing to continue to slice into those AT-ATs over that way, which is great. That's going to help. Probably. Maybe they'll get another kill. I mean, they got one. I'm really hoping this one, like, topples over or something. I mean, like, usually AT-ATs topple over in, like, a second. These ones clearly have better drivers. Oh, this one's on fire, though. That's nice. That's good. Uh-oh. First Order infantry moving in real close over here. Look at this. Oh, seems like finally the First Order's attention is on the last standing folks, and all of them are on them. Oh, that's a good grenade. Oh, that's going to disrupt a good bit. Yikes! No bueno. These guys are choking right now. They keep getting suppressed. They're not getting enough output fire going. The E11s that the First Order are using are blasting them down. Now they're able to come into the side and destroy the rest of these guys who aren't quite dead yet. Oh, the flamethrower comes out. Beautiful. There you go. A little flame on. Oh, AT-AT shot takes out a number of the last remaining resistance troopers over that way. No. Oh, that AT-AT is moving the other way, though. Moving the other direction. Well, if the AT-ATs don't help, then the tanks and the turret here can easily kill the infantry. Oh, we're going to have our first topple. Wait. Yeah. All right. 2 AT-ATs down now. Beautiful. All right. That'll catch fire and destroy itself pretty soon. The other ones, though, still flick-shotting. Doing those 360 flick shots. Absolutely insane. The infantry is all about to die, but at least we've still got these 2 tanks. Oh, that one just died. Well, we still got the turret. Wait, did that one die? Hold on. Yes, it did. Indeed, it did. This is still alive. Can we? Pew. Can we just like take 2 shots? Pew. Can we just keep on doing one? Pew. All right. Let's just let it ride in a time lapse. It'll probably die pretty soon. And there we go. It's Jover now. There's no coming Barack from that one. Oh, R.I.P. But, I mean, the First Order has barely anything left alive. They've got maybe 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 squads of infantry, 2 AT-ATs, and an AT-ST from what I can see. They lost a lot of soldiers compared to the Resistance. Pretty baller. Either way, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. It does help me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe with notifications on if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.